swift as my feet can carry me. What path lies before me? Open up.
What a day. With pleasure.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. On my way. Don't mind if I do. What's inside? Better not be cursed.
A grim sight indeed. My lungs already grow heavy with shadow.
I've never seen darkness like this before. It's unsettling.
Alas, it's the only path to Moonrise Towers. We have to push into the dark.
Pride of the gate. Still alive, so that's progress. Another step forward.
This place is heavy.
Anything of use? Shadow curse? I truly hope this blight isn't spreading. Wish I had a bag of holding.
Something over there.
The pride of the gate.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Moving in. I'll take that. Never wanted the easy path. Here goes nothing.
Last Light Inn, west. Moonrise Towers, southwest.
More for me.
The animal never had a chance. Curse consumes everything it touches.
stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there? So you can fry us alive? I don't think so. Come into the light, hands high.
Jonas, look out!
Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything! Something's wrong!
Follow my voice. Come back to the light!
Who's there? Meg? Is that...
Jonas?
There you are. Come. Join me.
Jonas.
Don't let it get hold of you! Harpers! Now!
Down the hatch.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Make every strike count!
for this.
Time for a cup.
Baldur south!
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Fleet of foot.
Knees high.
Let's spill some blood.
Take two.
No surrender.
Go for the throat. Step quick.
Can't slow down.
Well done. Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat. That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light will save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
You see an older woman on her knees scrubbing the floor of an inn. The patrons made a mess of things again the night before.
Light on my feet.
You see a man stalking slowly through the woods, bow half drawn. If he bags a deer, the whole family will be kept fed all winter.
Always room for more? Seems simple enough.
The image of an orange-haired cat asleep before a fireplace comes to you. What came of it? had dreams of boarding a ship in Baldur's Gate and seeing the world. But then the darkness came. In her former life, this girl played in the nearby woods. She was always the best at climbing trees. You sense a young woman gazing at moonrise towers in awe. Perhaps one day she will get to gaze out from atop it, she hopes.
What's hiding here? What's in here? That dead bird's been corrupted by the shadows. Would be wise to leave it alone. Let's get going. With haste. Let's see.
This place is
For a
protected.
warm bed and
Must
full
be the
stomach,
refuge the
we look
Harpers
no
spoke of.
further. Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
The pride of the gate.
At least things have stayed interesting. Don't waste a step.
God's blood, this is heavy.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come. Jahira!
Hello.
Kindness is too often a decoy.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
What in the hells is that thing?
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease.
I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here? Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Hey, Damon might be knocking around here, right?
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira. Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalspawn trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
It feels like we're being watched. Hunted, even. But there's nothing out there. Only more darkness. I much prefer it when I'm the one prowling in the shadows. About to strike. Sorry, did you want something? Or just looking for a distraction?
Hold close to the light and keep the shadows at bay.
Good to see a friendly face.
God's blood, this is...
Rick?
Aye. Our asses.
Hey, it's Shannon! Let's say hi. Got a good sense for horned freaks, and that ox is one of them.
Karlak! I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but... at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Right? All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself. all right?
This is the best day. The best day! I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast. I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye. Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. You heard Damon. There is no solution. It's hell or bust. I choose bust. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please. Nope. Thanks so much for asking, though. Let's not fight, all right? I've just gotten a good turn. I want to ride that till the wagon wheels fly off.
How beautiful it must be to know you can hold a hand, caress a cheek after going so long without. We'll get Karlach fixed up, right? There's always a way. There has to be.
So, the untouchable Karlach is untouchable no more. I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two, so probably safest to skip it.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Glad to see you made it. I am. Indeed I am. On the double. One hoof quickly following the other. I remember you from the Grove with the Druids. I hoped to see you again. And now I have.
It's toasty in here.
No, incapable. Not for you to know. Well, come close. Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied? My little secret. I'm not a busybody. You ought to use me as an example, or you might get yourself in trouble. That's up to you. Good little hero.
It's you. What are the odds? So glad you're all right. Well, as all right as any of us. A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help. I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons, but no one has earned my trust if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I could sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention. Need anything?
It's perfect. Really. Just a moment, I'll be able to work this one quickly.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention. Need anything? Well, well, well. I knew I smelled something. And I know just what to do with it. One moment. There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Just about.
Our asses.
What's the story?
Never a dull moment. Maybe I need more pockets.
I'd love to, thanks.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Need anything? I'll be here if you need anything else.
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Jahira wants to know about supplies.
Something good here, I hope. I have something to ask. That'll fit in my pack.
Careful, I bite. Hardly a challenge.
Oh, I could go for a good meal. Hello. Where to?
Need anything? I'll be here if you need anything else. No time to rest. These boots have seen everything.
Yeah. There's more where that came from. Wish we had a stone.
Please, I just want to be alone. Gone. Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up. Cut us up. Said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my love, Dennis. Martin Dahl, Roshan. I've always been good at running. Unlike Dennis, I didn't realize one day our lives would depend on it. I just wish I could have said goodbye. Do you really think so? By the gods, I hope you're right. I wish I hadn't let go of him. It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me. What am I going to do?
Something's wrong. I feel weak. Drained.
Draining dry.
I've got a long road ahead. Best be on my way. Always room for more?
Looks empty.
Victims of the curse. At least they were granted a proper burial.
Let's have a look.
Trust no one.
Looking ahead. Should mind my step.
Sharp as ever.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses.
Might be useful. No traps, please.
See any movement out there?
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
Wish we had stone or steel.
I wish we had a bloody army.
How's the barricade coming along?
pretty, but it can take a beating.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
Last night's best bargains, right here!
Just another crate.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Right back at you. I'll be out of your way as soon as I'm finished.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
I won't do is send any more of our...
Last night's best bargains, right here!
Just do your best.
Your job is to serve drinks. Do it.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock. Good. We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises.
We need a way into the towers. I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any of our people into the house.
Any help from Jahir?
She wants to send...
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
She doesn't care if the magic lives or dies. I wouldn't go that far. But her focus is on stopping the cult, and I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve that. Taylor's doing her best. She was putting signs in the
We can wait.
But Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have any friends, know if you'll ever recover. But we do know that anyone who goes charging into the shadows... you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it.
Hey, good looking.
Yes, I'm well aware.
La la la. Premium trinkets and doodahs.
In it.
We need a way into
What's hiding here?
I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Any help from Jahira?
She wants the same thing we do. To save the city.
But she doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives or dies.
Last night's best bargains right here.
I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve that. Jahira's doing her best. Bloody
Baldur's Gate into the towers. I intend to find one.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Any more of our people into the curse.
Any help from Jahira?
She wants.
The Last Light Inn does not permit the bearing of arms. For the safety of all patrons, please leave your weapons at the door.
I'll tell him you said so.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good. Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook. I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam, bam! We were all like, whoa!
Ever heard of the Blade of Frontiers, kid? If you like monster smashing, you might be a fan of his work.
Who's that? A lovely chap. Didn't kick ass in the Blood War, but that's neither here nor there.
That's true. But he never got kidnapped by a devil either.
Huh? Sorry, kid. Look, forget about us begrudgers and bruisers. From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all. In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found? Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Last light. Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like? I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday. This is a valuable piece, so it's gonna cost a lot. And that is the price isn't changing. Yes! That's my first negotiation. Here. Pleasure doing business with you. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock. In the market for something special? Pleasure doing business with you. Premium Premium trinkets and doodahs.
That far. But her focus is on stopping the cult.
Get the bottle. Hand me the bottle. It's not hard. And I don't want to give you a lashing, but I will, damn it.
If you have an alternative in mind,
Last Light's best bargains right here.
Yeah.
Hero wants to know about supplies.
burning through our oil, but she'll just about do.
Just about?
Just about.
What a vicious-looking creature.
Too long, though.
I swear its eyes are following me.
Delicious. Ferocious-looking beast. Although your stuffing might be
Havaganza at the
leaking.
finest stock.
Drawmore the Wicked, straight from the storybooks.
Soldier.
It took a veritable army to run him from the Wood of Sharp Teeth. Who in the hell's brought him here?
Darkmoor the Wicked! Legendary king of the forest.
What to do?
Legend has it,
Is
his
that
kingdom ran from the
Darkmoor the
Wood of
Wicked?
Sharp Teeth to
Premium
Cloak
trinkets
Wood.
and doodahs.
How'd he end up here?
His territory ran from the Wood of Sharp Teeth to Cloak Wood. It took half an army to drive him out. How did he end up here?
Keep a blade close. Wait, that bear? Darkmoor the Wicked? The terror of Cloakwood? You stole away more children than any vampire. And look at you now.
Last Light's best bargains right here.
Despite everything,
If you have an alternative in mind, he may know ways through the curse.
I don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into the
Don't be shy. Havaganza at the finest stock.
Let the new bring you in prison while Baldur's Gate burns.
more for me.
we move away from the powers. I
I'll tell him you said so.
Your job is to serve drinks.
He wants to say that he did it.
Do it.
To save.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
I wouldn't go that far. But her focus is on stopping the cult.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Daylight is her best. He shows no sign of waiting.
We can wait.
But Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it.
How much farther can I go?
Goes charging into those shadows.
So the plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke.
Something's on my mind.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jahira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jahira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. It's you. Don't you get tired of telling people how to live their lives? If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time. Oh, sod off! I'm only here because you helped me and my family. I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other ideas. Carl and Leo are taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone. Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken. They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock. Premium trinkets and doodahs.
I tried telling Mr. Roland that he'd had enough too. He didn't like it then either.
If this is about Roland, go away! He acts like he wished we weren't here. Like he wished he hadn't saved us. And now we're just trying to save him from drinking himself stupid. Yeah. He did save us after all. Anyway, it's his loss. I found this book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows. It's for Roland. Anyway, I'm sick of talking. You can go now. Bye-bye.
Last night's best bargains right here. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
This might be cheating, but have you seen any...
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Can't say I have. If I do, you'll be the first to know.
Promise?
I promise, kid. Something good here, I hope.
Last night's best right here.
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies. Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from Elturel? Maybe not, Mom.
Yes, yes, I'm well aware. I heard you the first time.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. I keep replaying it. Over and over in my head. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue. It just never stops. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here. Can you blame him? His brother and sister are gone. He's dealing with it as best he can. We all are. How do you do it? How do you keep going? We're in the same boat then. That's somewhat of a comfort. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one. Aye, and more than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse. Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
Last Light's best bargains, right here!
Her focus is on stopping the cult. I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve that. Aylar's doing her best. He shows no signs of waking.
We can wait.
Hiss! I say hiss! And yet you harm me by your very presence. This is my territory, and you're in it. I'll allow it. You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Hiss!
Mom. Preparing to march, I wager.
Seems that way.
Premium trinkets and doodahs!
Wouldn't go that far. But her focus is on stopping the cult. I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve that. Aylar's doing her best. He shows no signs of waking.
We can wait.
Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have an alternative in mind, please propose it. Patience.
You found your way. Good. I haven't forgotten. And as it happens, I was making something to help you on your way. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others. In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren. They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands on one of them... well... with you on the job, perhaps I won't have to find out. I'll do my part, according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it. Let's not ruin the surprise, hmm? You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
Any help from Jahir? She wants to save the to save the city.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Right back at you. I'll be out of your way as soon as I'm finished.
Last night's best bargains right here.
We need a way into
I don't know. I don't think Mom...
Yes, darling.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh, my gods!
To your very good health.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jahira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. You will be refreshed, and I will be reassured. You don't know what you're missing. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you. Isn't it? Just answer the question. find that decidedly hard to believe. Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? That was a public display of hope, despite private reservations. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless. But experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. And the wit to know when it will not avail you, I think. We must try another way. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.